There it is. Back again, my friends. Oh, this one was a boom. Let's send this out real quick. Some light, some light, some light. Some light, some light. Mm-hmm. Some light, some light. Bam. Yeah. Mm-hmm. What's happening, y'all? Had to come on here and talk on this one real quick, cause you know, Allah's the best of planners, man, and put some things right in front of my face and say, hey, you need to go ahead and holler at this real quick, cause it's some people talking some nonsense, yeah. It's some people talking some nonsense out there, and you don't want them to mislead the people, man. Not right now. So get to it. And here I am. One moment, I'm just trying to get the pages down. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, perfect. Peace. I'm gonna just try to find one more thing and then I'll be ready to go. No, that's not it. That's not the one. I mean, I got. All right. Hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh man. Praise Allah. Hope you're doing all right out there. Allah truly is the best of planners. So, the subject for today. One second. Don't listen to these Moors. I'm trying to send you to the wall. Woo! I gotta put that in rap. I was looking up trying to find another clip. And what do you know? A clip stumbled into my view. And it was of this individual calling himself a Moorish American. And he's on the video with a gun and camouflage fatigue and a vest and the clips, and he got a little squeegee board and he drawing out diagrams. And I'm just like, what in the I got to watch my cursing. I'm like, what in the is going on? Why is this fool doing this? He's another one of them, man. Another one of them. You have got to be careful, yo. Right now, there is a real deal effort to try and associate Moorish Americans, so-called black people, with sovereign citizens and also domestic terrorism on a larger scale. Why is that? Because the U.S. government needs a reason to bring the war to this land. They have been doing war all over the world in other countries and typecasting people as Muslim extremists, Muslim radicals, terrorists, sympathizers of terrorists. And we usually just eat that up. We don't really know what's going on over there. And when you start to dig into that, a lot of the people that they call terrorists, not terrorists at all. But that's another point. The point I'm bringing to you is this point. If you see a Moorish American on this here YouTube, on any sort of video, with some guns, oh boy, what kind of fool are you? In the words of Dick Gregory, Elder Dick Gregory, man, what kind of fool are you? Unbelievable. Unbelievable. It's literally an oxymoron to be doing that. Our principles are love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice. Love, truth, peace, freedom. Love is that first one. What part about a gun? Where's the love in that? That's a machine designed to kill. That is a weapon designed to kill. Let's get to the lessons, man. See, because what you'll have is people trying to make the argument, oh, well, I have to protect my family and I have to protect and I'm defending and it's my right. It's malarkey. It's BS. Don't buy that bogusness, man. They ain't being real. And this is another thing. Most of the people that's doing that, they talking. They trying to send you out on a dummy mission. And you're going to get, man, let me get to the lesson. Boy, I tell you, these fools are something else, man. It's going to protect us. Well, we had a right and we need to defend ourselves. We got to, all right, let's get into it. Right here. Because we talking about Moorish Americans. We talking about Moors. Okay? People that say that they follow the teachings of Noble Drew Ali. Say that they. That's what they say. But let's investigate the teachings, and then let's go back to the actions. There are two selves. The higher self and the lower self. I'm reading from chapter 3, by the way. Line 5. There are two selves, the higher and the lower self. The higher self is human spirit clothed with soul, made in the form of Allah. The lower self, the carnal self, the body of desires, is a reflection of higher self, distorted by the murky ethers of the flesh. The lower self is an illusion. It's an illusion and will pass away. The higher self is Allah in man and will not pass away. The higher self is the embodiment of truth. The lower self is truth reversed, and so it is falsehood manifest. The higher self is justice, mercy, love, and right. The lower self is what the higher self is not. So if the higher self is justice, mercy, love, and right, the lower self is not right. The lower self is not love. The lower self is not mercy. The lower self is not justice. Ooh, we're going to come to that. The lower self breeds hatred, slander, lewdness, murders, theft, and everything that harms. The lower self breeds everything that harms. And this is key. This is key, especially for the people that may be on the fence and thinking that people like Jamal sound good. People that are telling you, yeah, you need to get guns. We need to grip up because Moors need to defend ourselves. Yeah, yeah, see what I got, yeah. Listen closely. The lower self is rich in promises, but poor in blessedness and peace. It offers pleasure, joy, and satisfying gain. The lower self offers this, but gives unrest, misery, and death. It gives men apples that are lovely to the eye and pleasant to the smell. Their cores are full of bitterness and gall. We not done though. We not done though. Let's go to the next one. Hold on one moment. Here we go. Chapter 8, very important. Because see, there was some people on the Facebook, and they was talking about, oh, we just defend ourselves from da-da-da-da-da. And I would ask them, I say, can you just quote for me what chapter 8, line 12 says? Because you're trying to defend why we supposed to have weapons and guns and why we supposed to be killing people. You trying to defend that. I just say one thing. Read chapter 8, line 12. Everybody get quiet after that. Everybody get quiet after that. I'm going to show you why. Because they say they following Noble Drew Ali. And this is what Noble Drew Ali brought. So let's see. Line 12. Actually, let me take it a step back. But in their image, man was made. And he who looks into the face of man looks at the image of Allah who speaks within. And when man honors man, he honors Allah. And what man does for man, he does for Allah. Line 12. And you must bear in mind that when man harms in thought, word, or deed another man, he has done a wrong to Allah. If you even harm in thought, you're doing a wrong to Allah. If you harm another man in thought, and so you think grabbing a gun and shooting another man is what we're supposed to be doing, that makes sense to you? Don't follow these people, man. Don't follow people that are lying to you, man. They're not listening to Noble Drew Ali. They're not listening to what we were told. Where's my other one? Here we go. Here we go. And see, what really frustrates me about this is because people like Jamal, people like Taharka, they're real smooth and they sound good. They sound good. And so someone that hasn't studied, it's like, yeah, that's right. We should, yeah. And they get convinced and they get swayed off the path. They get persuaded on this other route, this route that we not supposed to be on. I don't like that at all, man. So let me read this last few. What's up, man? Hold on, Bam. Let me finish this, all right? Hold on.
Yeah, just don't worry. The back of my neck is sweaty.
Okay. You go sit down. Let me finish this, man. This one is a different one for me. Chapter 31, Justice. Let no temptation allure thee, nor any provocation. Let me read that again. Let no temptation allure thee, nor any provocation excite thee to lift up thy hand to the hazard of his life. Don't let no provocation cause you to lift up your hand to harm someone else. Don't do it. This is what it says in the chapter on justice. Don't believe me, look it up for yourself. Don't believe what I'm saying. Look it up for yourself. Oh, man. Oh, man. Chapter 32. Chapter 32. The very next one. Charity. I'm going to just read that whole thing. Happy is the man who hath sown in his breast the seed of benevolence. The produce thereof shall be charity and love. From the fountain of his heart shall rise rivers of goodness, and the stream shall overflow for the benefit of mankind. He assists the poor in their trouble. He rejoiced in furthering the prosperity of all men. He censures not his neighbor. He believeth not the tales of envy and malevolence. Excuse me. Neither repeateth their slanders. This is the key right here. This is the key. 5 and 6. 5 and 6. Oh my goodness. Chapter 32 of the Holy Quran of the Most Holy Temple of Science. The Noble Drew Ali brought for us. Listen carefully. He forgiveth the injuries of men. He wipeth them from his remembrance. Revenge and malice have no place in his heart. Revenge and malice have no place in his heart. Let's see if I can get this real quick, just so I know what I'm saying. The intention, malice, the intention or desire to do evil, ill will. Bad. Come on now. Killing is wrong. Killing is wrong. I didn't finish. Line 6. For evil, he returneth not evil. For evil, he returneth not evil. He hateth not even his enemies, but requiteth their injustice with friendly admonition. This is what it says in the Quran, not what Rami says. Now, what Rami is telling you, this is what the Quran says. And who brought this Quran for us, the so-called black people? Noble Drew Ali. So, if you have a problem with what this says and what Noble Drew Ali said, well, I got something for you. One second. The Prophet warns all Muslims to be read in every meeting. I hereby inform all members that they must end all radical speeches while at work, in their homes, or on the streets. We are for peace and not destruction. We are for peace and not destruction. Stop flashing your cards at Europeans. It causes confusion. Remember, your card is for your salvation. Failure to obey these orders will be of severe consequence. We are for love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice. And when these principles are violated, justice must then take its course. Any member or group of members who hold malicious feelings toward the temple or the prophet, or violate the divine covenant of the Moorish movement, will receive their reward from Allah for their unjust deeds. All true Moors will and must obey the law as laid down to them by their prophet. If you lose confidence, or no, if they, I ain't lost confidence, but if they, like Jamal, like those kinds of people, if they lose confidence in the prophet, they should turn in their card and button, cease wearing their turban and fez, and return to the state where I, the prophet, found you. This is a holy and divine movement founded by the prophet Noble Drew Ali. And that's what I'm going to read. You need to look that up for yourself. Let me get back to it. Got one more thing to read for you. One more thing I came to read. No, actually, no. I think that's cool. Yeah, I'll stop there. Yeah. Ah, yes, that was the last one. That was the last one. Praise Allah. Chapter, what is L? 40? Yeah. 42. Chapter 42. Line 17. The best things in the hands of a fool may be turned to his own destruction, and out of the worst, the wise will find means of good. And I read that to say, this is a warning to Moors out there, Moorish Americans out there, you know, they may be watching this or may have seen the videos of certain Moors with guns or promoting this idea of getting guns and weapons and trying to go against the U.S. government, and we're going to fight back and we're going to bust back and we're going to shoot it out and we're going to extract our nationals. What kind of? Anyways, when you hear people like that, understand they all cap. You hear me? They capping. Big cap. Big cap. They are not real. See, because if they were really being honest, they wouldn't be promoting that. Especially, and this is the key, this is what I wanted to get to, especially when our own nation is in disarray on so many levels. You mean to tell me you think right now the best thing we need to do is go on YouTube with a gun, mapping out our plans on the squeegee board? Really? Come on, son. Stop it. Foolishness, man. This is a question that I would like to pose to those people. Where's the Supreme Grand Council? Nothing on that, huh? Yeah. These people are bogus. They're not really about what the prophet said. They're not really about that. They just sound good. They want to sound good. They want to get likes and clicks and retweets and posts on Facebook, and they want to feel good and feel important. But we're past that. We are past that. Okay? So cut it out. People, are you watching this? Don't believe them. Don't go following them, because I'm telling you, they setting you up to get you with them peoples. And this is real talk. They'll sound good. They'll try to make their justification, but ask them about the Supreme Grand Council. Say, why not let's take this issue to the Supreme Grand Council? Have them settle it. Ooh, oh, shit. There we go. We stuck. And that's the last thing I'll say about this. This is the last thing I'll say about this. definitely should be careful about anybody that used to be in the military, now that's claiming to be a Moorish American, telling you that you need to pick up weapons. And on that, I'm out here. Much love.